So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's...
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through. It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Park Ji-sung stood up well to him there. Park Ji-sung was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He's got away, in by Messi. Adams deals with that comfortably. Now it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. And this is Cruyff. And he's found a way past. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played out wide. Darren Fletcher. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows...
Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. Pass somewhat off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Picked out brilliantly. And that's been won straight back. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that because it had a decent chance of progressing.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? It's there! Barcelona are back in business! Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He is through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through, and he was alert to it. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to play it through. Pele. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Saka. Up Ji-sung. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Luis Suarez! There it is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Searching pass he's played there, and he's worked it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, here we go. He's had a shot! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the...
And the shot! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ødegaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Vitinha. Fletcher makes the interception. That has not gone well. Vitinha. Rijkaard. Good driving run. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Iniesta. Saka cuts it out. Szczesny sends that a long way. Ødegaard. That's a sharp pass. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 19, Luis Suárez.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. In with the challenge, looking for the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react, looking for options for movement. Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And the referee's come over.
It's a red card.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Roberto Carlos!
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Iniesta! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened? Shoots! Cafu gets rid without sophistication.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played out to the left flank. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he get it through? He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Always onto this. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place.
Roberto Carlos! It's loose. He's having a shot! And again! He has done it! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 up. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Played into space. He's on it, can he get away? Cafu wins the duel this time. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Baresi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. That looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, this could be... And Aubameyang! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Aubameyang. Can he get it through? And the shot's on here. And he's there to belt it away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's been played through. Rijkaard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And they can counter here. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Forlan, looking for options for movement. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Forlan. Aubameyang. And he was quick to react. And it's Forlan. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Van Nistelrooy. Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta crossing. Luis Suarez! And there is the half-time whistle. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Van Nistelrooy. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! Park Ji-sung. And here's the chance to counter. It's Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. Spread neatly. Cafu cuts out the pass. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Iniesta. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. The breakthrough arrives at last. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Oh, shooting chance!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Real chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Peru grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't...
Park Ji-sung! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Aubameyang, decent chance! In he goes again. Goal! Peru! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for a runner. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi's cross. And it's hoisted clear. That's a lovely pass. That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shoots! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Van Nistelrooy really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Forlan, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Aubameyang. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kökçü. And the ball's gone astray. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Up Jisung. Peru on the counter-attack. That's a shade optimistic. Searching pass he's played there. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a good ball. Nice control. Vitinha. Here's Haaland. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for a runner. Robertson. Camavinga. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in space and looking for options. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Tries a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Robertson. Camavinga. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe chasing after it. He's got away, and he's had it nicked away. Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last... Mbappe! Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Gullit. Knocks it into space. And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Gullit, and this is Gullit. Oh, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. Shot, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Iniesta. Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is... And the shot! He can get that clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He can run onto that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Camavinga. That has been slung wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Luis Suarez!
Oh, that was venomous.
Alexander-Arnold, he's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi plays it short.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Ball is over the line. Casemiro. Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bullet! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. And here's Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's hoisted clear. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but good effort from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Nicely aimed pass. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Camavinga. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, super find. And Hullet! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Lopez. Nicely spread. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 3. Le numéro
Marseille
26.
can make their change now with a break in play. Quite a thriller this one's
Le
become.
numéro 5.
You've got to
Le
commend
numéro
that,
18.
Peter. It's the perfect
Le
response
numéro
to
17.
falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Camavinga. Lopez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cafu. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi's cross. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fermin. Camavinga. It's a threatening ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bullet. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. He slings it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Messi. Chance! Koundé. Rafael Leao. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola.
Temps additionnel.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Messi. That's a cute ball. Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Rafael Leao. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
On demande aux bénévoles de
Your
venir
final
se
thoughts,
présenter
Jim?
au PC
Well,
de
neither side could
sécurité.
get over the line here. Perhaps one...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. It'll be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Big chance! They've scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game... Up he goes! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Aubameyang. Tries to play it through. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he gets rid in a hurry. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Maradona. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's an imaginative pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Drogba. This looks promising. Maradona. Great ball. Drogba! And here's Zico. Hernandez crosses. He rises! No, not the best of headers. Zico. Now it's Aubameyang. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's played through for him. Maradona. And it's Drogba. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Iniesta, looking to play him in, looking for options for move. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Quality ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting in. A header! It's hit the crossbar. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hullet, brilliantly cut out. Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Zico.
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Drogba. Now this could be... Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. And here's Zico. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. Can he get it through? Hoisted in. Good read, needed to be. Zico. Maradona. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Adams makes the interception. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Adams, Van Dijk, to Beckham, Conte touches it back, neither of these two want to come off second best. Drogba, Pele, who does have an assist to his name, plays a sharp little ball here, that's been slipped through, he's having a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Aubameyang. So we've reached the hour mark. Bullet just eases him off the ball. Maradona. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. And it's Aubameyang. Maradona. Oh, that is a nice touch. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, well timed. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Right back in the game! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Not the most accurate pass. Takes the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Drogba. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Zico. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Conte. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the cross. Opts to play it back. Maradona. And it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. He's away. Roberto Carlos did well to stay calm there. Goes down, but nothing given. Good ball, good take. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Toure cuts it out, looking for the run. And it's Maradona. I think we're just about done here. And this is Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So all square with almost
Added
no
minutes has
time
been
remaining.
indicated.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That is great defending, so alert. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Iniesta. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.